And we are back with game number 2 between Altexo and Roku. Let's get back into things. Still got the same 3 commentators as before.
Hello.
Yes, you couldn't drag me away from this. This is so exciting.
It's an absolute thrill to see old plat versus new plat for sure, especially in a race.
I am really hoping that that we see it again from Roku in the second game here.
For sure. The more sample size we get, the better. Definitely. Not just for the entertainment, just like to understand how the times work out.
For sure.
All right. We're just waiting on start. I think Roku started early.
Either that or we're out of sync. I'm not sure which.
I guess that works. I think he started a little early and he just went into the home tab to try and sync it back up. I think we're fine. Yeah, he's actually a little behind now. I guess that's his punishment for starting early.
That's okay. New plat will make it up.
Yeah, 8-minute time save is what we talked about yesterday. So it should be fine. Just play better. Easy.
Good luck to both runners.
Good luck, definitely. Hope we see an equally competitive race. Very excited.
So while we begin this wonderful cutscene, Altexo is our 10th seed runner. In the first round, he actually faced Chucky and went on to see CBF and lost to CBF in a really exciting race, and then faced Sprinkles in losers round 2, and is now here with Roku.
Yeah, this is true. I remember the race against Altexo. I think it was off stream actually, so I don't think anyone else saw it.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't really have a good year this year, so it wasn't the best race.
Roku is our 2nd seed. He started in the first round against Alexandra Lin, and then moved on to Quincy, and then moved down to losers bracket round 2 to face Cobb.
Funnily enough, Roku knocked me into losers last year. So I've lost to both of these orders in bracket before. It's a funny story. I think it was winners round 3 last year. I played Roku.
Very competitive SOR clips from both runners.
Mm-hmm. We're out very quickly. I think we're expecting the new route here from Roku, but
so the new route will actually removes Bogo's shield from consideration at all now.
That's true, yeah, definitely. There's no way for you to go get it.
Oh, he's getting peppers, so that you know what that means.
Yeah, just eating the pepper there for safety. Obviously, it's very easy to die on the bombs win bomb if you're not at full health.
Let's go.
Always good to get to max here when you have the chance. Yeah, there we go. New route again. Running it back. It was very successful last time, so no reason to not go for it.
So I'm very curious to know if the trigger here for the new one is time or distance, because they got it at the same time.
It's a good question. I don't actually know. I think it's like a mixture of both. Somehow. It just works out that way.
Nice clip through the wall. Picks up the bow.
Very clean clip.
And the arrows. So we were discussing when we were in the break why the arrows are needed here, because I was thinking the arrows were only needed for the BTBs, but apparently it changes the dynamic of how the BLS works if you don't have the arrows.
That's true. It's something I think we figured out on day one, and I didn't realize it, and I got really confused when I was messing with it on 0 arrows. And someone had to tell me. I think someone like DM'd me on Discord the next day. I was like, "Oh yeah, you just didn't have any arrows. Don't worry about it." So that was a very weird experience for a while. But again, we're a little bit tied. Again, Roko's just a tiny bit ahead. It's very similar to what we saw last race. So I guess they're just as equally even again. Ooh, perfect sync.
Yeah, it was they're in great sync, but in completely different places.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Onyx rightfully points out in chat the skew that you get from Temple of Time. It's actually correct for bombs, so you don't actually have to set skew there. I think Lim talks about it being a little bit inconsistent, but I haven't. I mean, Roko seems to know exactly what to do with it, so it's working out for him. But yeah, there's a few places where you can keep your skew going forward in this route, I believe. That's pretty much the main one, though. We're gonna see Game of Wind Bomb again. Both the runners missed it last race, so let's see if. Oh, that looks really good.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, and Sin points out it works for Magnesis as well.
Getting the gamer wind bomb, it's a very hard trick to get, but it does save time. So this is another.
There's a lot of time to get it. All right. Well, that's a start. And now we get to wait about 10 minutes to see if Altexo hits Game and Win Ball.
Yeah.
We'll be back with you when that happens.
Maybe this time, instead of doing Magnesis the quote-unquote traditional route, Roko will go with Wind Bomb, since last time he didn't.
Maybe.
It'd be cool to see.
I don't know. Yeah, it would be. I don't know if he's practiced it enough, because that's not an easy Wind Bomb, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, I think people have been talking about going for Magnesis ESC now. Roko doesn't do it? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Viva. I haven't really been keeping up. I'm not sure how many people have started doing Mag ESC more with this route now, since you kind of land like in a really nice spot for it. Oh, but first, of course, before anything else, we have to get our RNG check out of the way.
I see a Porg.
Yeah, I see a Clark and a Porgy.
Oh, it's right under the chest.
And
No, right now he's off.
Altexo.
And Porgy for Altexo.
Yeah.
Porgy Park tilted
Alright.
home.
Okay. No discrepancy this time. 2 amiibo for both.
So for those new to the fish RNG stuff, the runners need to make a level 3 attack up, which requires 7 points. A Porgy is 3 points, a Carp is 2 points, and then which is 5, and then the Razor Shroom that they get in the castle gives the final 2 points for the level 3.
So I think Roko's gonna need the Razor Shroom, from what I saw. But we'll know in a bit. Altexo gets not the greatest angle, but he's gonna be completely fine there. Nothing wrong with WTB. Could be climbing his way up to Cryo. And this is pretty much the same as last race in terms of the enter timing, so I think we're still very close in terms of who's ahead. Just really standard stuff here. Nothing special.
Hello, Greg.
Hello, Greg.
Hey, it's Greg.
Oh, there you go. There he goes.
Bye-bye, Greg.
Bye-bye. Does the one in Cryo have a name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Carol, okay.
And then the guardian outside of bombs is Harold.
Named by Smidge.
Okay. That does sound like a name Smith would come up with.
Oh, Cheryl gets a hit in.
Yeah.
GG Cheryl.
When you miss cryo skip, Cheryl's waiting.
It's just a little love tap.
Alright, so yeah, here's the stasis BLSS coming from Roko. He's got a chance to improve on his last one. Last time he bonked into the wall and then he lost it. I think he like stood on the ledge. His angle looks a lot better this time. So
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he loses a bit of speed, but he's doing alright.
Weaving through those trees is quite impressive.
Yeah, that was very clean. And he's gonna get all the way here in just one BLSS. Right back to this tree for the wind bomb.
Altexo doing one of the most difficult BTBs, the mag one. From what I understand, it's a 1-frame accuracy.
I'm not sure about 1 frame. It's very tight though for this angle. But at least you don't. At least you can get the forest angle, and the tree launch isn't too bad.
Any potatoes in chat?
Oh, it's not a potato shrine.
Oh.
No potatoes today. We're all starched out from the race the other day, the Smitch and Tapir.
I guess okay. We've been informed that you do lose speed there, which is kind of expected on a slope. A lot of the momentum does get cut from BLSS. See some potatoes in chat, seems like.
Oh yes, it was a loaded shrine, so it was a cooked potato, so Bings' french fries emote totally works.
Cool.
Roko ditching the spear in favor of the two-handed hammer.
Just like last time. And alright, there we go.
There we go.
Ooh.
We can say something now.
I was holding my breath. But
So it looks like
Roko's there.
Roko is making back all of his time save from the last run. So
Yeah. Oh, here's Greg again. Might get a shot off. Yeah,
oh,
there you
we
go.
got a shot.
Both of our Guardians have successfully landed a shot in this run. Or Altexo. Alright, and now Cryo BTB for Roko, which is the last spot for him to save some time over last run. Harold, hopefully. I think most likely it will not be happening. That's a really good BTB from Roko. Didn't get the
Very
turn, but he's alright. And a very clean box walk from Altexo. Gonna get normal pattern, normal bombs BTB. So I think Roko looks a little bit ahead now, just based on some pretty solid play so far. And we can talk about the cryo wind bomb. We kind of glossed over it earlier because we were talking about something else. But Jason, you can
Well, no, it happened so fast last time that I was like, wait a minute, what did I just see?
yeah, I guess we can take a close look at it because it's very cool. It basically skips the entire shrine. You just go straight up. Altexo is struggling a little bit with the bomb skew. It can be a bit finicky sometimes. Kind of like stasis, where it's just, sometimes it just doesn't work. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, we can take a look at the wind bomb here. It's from here. You just go straight up onto the sledge. That's the new way to do cryo. In and out. But Altexo manages to get into bombs as well, so he shouldn't be too far behind, but Roko is on fire to start this run.
Unfortunately, the new wind bomb in cryo means that Cheryl will not be getting any screen time anymore.
Poor Cheryl.
Well, maybe in the future. Not quite yet, though. I think not a lot of runners are going to be going for it just yet. Perhaps later in the tournament we'll see a couple more. Maybe a bit like Boko Shield, how probably we'll see a couple more Boko Shields as we move forward as well.
I don't know. After Roko's performance today here, I imagine everyone is just furiously going to practice this.
I think people are going to practice it regardless, but we still don't really know if it's faster, which is the interesting thing. So we've still got a little bit of work to do in terms of the calculations, but for now, what we can say is that Roko's done very well this plot.
Roko is now doing the BLS over to Temple of Time, avoiding the dreaded tree launch. Earlier during practice, just before they started, Altexo was doing the practice, and you could see the tree branch dropping there and wanting to distract Link's attention.
Yeah, you need to do a little bit of some camera stuff when items drop on the ground. Can be a little bit annoying. And like very rarely, sometimes you still don't hit it. I think that just might be like a player error though, if that happens, but yeah, just to get back to it, Roko's off plat.
What up,
In
lad?
14 3x. Yeah. About a 3x. Very good.
Exactly, Quincy. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. And first try BTB this time for Roko. He is making up this time that he lost in the previous run. Absolutely amazing. Clean plateaus. It was just amazing.
He is on fire right now, and Altexo gets the tree launch onto the side of the building. Always very scary. I've seen it rebound before. And you just fly straight off the roof. But he's gonna be fine. And he gets quite a good plateau as well. Just under 16 minutes. Very strong. Definitely can make it up just by a cleaner castle. Ooh, that's a long load.
Yeah, that scared me. But he did get the unloaded gate still.
Alright. He doesn't throw the hammer, which I don't think it matters. Or hopefully it shouldn't matter too much. Oh, Altexo's late again.
Yeah, we're having to reload again in this game.
Getting some flashbacks to last run. Ah, that's when he
there
saves
he is.
yeah. Okay. And then he accidentally picked it back up, but that's fine. Gonna drop it back now.
One other thing that we're not seeing anymore as we've progressed into the later rounds is the players are not picking up the Nadra Fang. Yeah, Fang.
Yeah,
Fang? I think it's a Fang, yeah.
it's a Fang.
I think at some point it's just the runners are confident enough to not need it. And also, if you don't... I think some of the races are tight enough to the point where if you need the Nadra Fang, you've made some huge mistake in your fights. Also, just a side note, Altexo pulled bow early, so he's going to have to wind bomb in most likely. It's getting really close. He's going to barely make it, I think.
He's gonna...
Yeah. But the gate might be loaded.
Because of that.
Yeah. It's slower and he's got a way to run. And the Guardian spawned as well.
Oh,
Oh, he barely gets in. Alright.
got in. Okay, good.
Alright. Altexo is just gonna be safe. Thank God.
Yeah, I think, when the difference between the runs becomes some sort of RNG load, like the gate, being there, it doesn't feel good.
Definitely. I think that was one of the driving reasons behind Amiibo this year, to be fair, before all the new route stuff. A lot of runners were just tired of the banana RNG in the old route.
Yes, banana RNG.
We've seen races lost to it.
We've only seen the old castle route with the banana RNG stuff only a few times in the tournament.
Yeah, it's definitely worth learning the new one. It's fast. It's a little bit tricky. There's some tough movement now, but it's quite fun actually. I quite like this route. It's a good challenge. But yeah, no more banana RNG in no Amiibo even. So that's always a good thing when we're removing RNG from a very movement-based run like this.
Roko getting the Wind Blight skip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Roko's on an insane run, as Tapir said. We were just talking a little bit about Castle and suddenly he's in Blights already. We'll be watching him closely here. See if he's closing this one out. Ooh.
Altexo failed the midair.
Oh, he's gonna make it back. Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm not sure where that save's gonna put him. It might put him on the ledge in the out of bounds section. I highly doubt it though. Nice headshot from Roko as well. He's gonna get the fast cycle here. Piercing, he could be within 10 seconds of PB. He's blazing through it. That's not a bad autosave, actually. It's a really good autosave. Not autosave, a manual save. And Roko keeps it up. He gets the... Ooh. Altexo hit the ceiling there, but Roko's keeping it up. He gets the fast phase 1. And now, see if he gets the Fireblight 1 cycle again. He was pretty consistent with it. He got it both times in our previous round. In our previous race, rather.
Yeah, he got it in the last round.
Looks like he's getting it again.
Yeah.
Altexo's going for his third try at the out of bounds movement.
Third try, but he gets it this time, thankfully.
Okay. And Altexo's going to grab the final bit of his equipment, and he's just going to be starting Calamity Blights very shortly as well now. Just as Roko is about to enter Calamity at 22 minutes, he's going to be entering Calam.
Whew.
Actually, it's a little less than 22 minutes. It'd be 21 minutes 57.
Yeah.
53.
22. Something. Oh yeah, around there. Yeah. He is on blistering pace right now. What is this?
Missed 3 headshots, and what is going on?
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Missed 4 now. Gonna need a flurry rush to finish it off. That was very strange.
Yeah, that was. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
It might have been him running too far. I'm not too sure how.
He got headshots for all 3 of the ancient arrows.
Well, he's through.
Does he need to get his boomerang?
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't do it. He gets insta wall, obviously.
Insta
he didn't
wall.
have it perfect. Yeah, he didn't have it perfect, so it is random when he gets here. Bad RNG. Okay. No!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh,
He still has a chance.
definitely.
Altexo is only on Water Blight phase 2 now. Oh, it just breaks your heart.
That I'm really surprised that was early. That looked really good. That must have been.
And the
Whoa! Altexo.
Water Blight has gone off script.
Altexo had a close one there as well. I think he missed the second headshot.
I think he just lost his boomerang up there.
No. He needs an extra arrow, I think. Oh, he did lose his boomerang up there. Okay. What is happening? Oh my god.
Is Breath of the Wild okay? Is this okay?
What is happening? Okay, he's through. He's through. Barely though. What is happening? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I think Altexo. Okay, Altexo makes the right decision there. But yeah, Calamity. Fireblight's gonna go up now, and he doesn't have his boomerang.
He doesn't have the boomerang anymore.
Okay, he dodges it. All right. Okay, Altexo knows he got away with it there.
Without his boomerang, Thunderblight's going to be an interesting.
Well, he doesn't have it on him. It's just on the ground somewhere.
Oh, it's on the ground. Okay.
Yeah, he just didn't have time to go pick it up because Fireblight was gonna slash him. Sorry, Roka just typed something in chat. I'm very confused. Okay, well, they're one blight apart right now.
Yeah, they're one.
It's very close still. Wait, Roku forgot to skip Fireblight cutscene. It's because he was chatting. He said Moncast Altexo and he didn't skip the cutscene. I mean, he's still pretty much one blight behind. Roka's not gonna get one cycle here.
No.
He's also lost durability, so he's gonna need a boomerang throw to finish off Thunderblight, I think.
Or not.
One hit early. He did pick up the boomerang, so I think he does know that his durability is low now. And Altexo is into Calamity now. And I think it just goes to show how fast Roka really was. Altexo struggled a little bit as well, but he's just barely ahead even with phase 2 death. A pretty good phase 1 so far from Altexo. Looks like he should be out after 2 headshots. Oh, no. Alright, well, Altexo's heading into phase 2 and Roka's heading into phase 1. Altexo is at the mercy of RNG here. He hits instant laser! And he hits it! Well, it's just down to Sunlock now for Altexo. And he may have just sealed it. Oh, is he out of stamina? Oh no, okay. It's a little hard to see, but he had just a tiny bit left, so he should be out. He should be finishing his Sunlock here with no problems. And he's out of collab. And he's into the Dark Beast just as Roko enters phase 2.
Phase 2.
And without something very terrible, I think Altexo is going to be picking it up. And Roko does hit the parry here. I think Roko won't have any problems finishing off the Sunlock here. But again, this has been a very close race. It isn't over yet. Not technically.
Not technically, no.
Winged Horse is the worst enemy in the game, so...
This is true. I don't know if we've seen any Dark Beast deaths yet.
I was about to say, we have seen one Dark Beast death, and that was from Tay, but that's just because he was screwing around at the end of the match with player 5.
I see. Sounds like Tay. But, yeah, Altexo gets through the first phase. Slide die to Dark Beast and falls. Thank you, Tapir. We've had a few, but very rare. Not something you'd ever expect.
Cette aura le protège de toute attaque. Je vais contenir son aura maléfique, mais je ne pourrai pas tenir très longtemps. Il te faudra viser les points lumineux.
Altexo's a little early on the pre-fires. I think he missed the first one, so it's a little bit harder after that. Also, Altexo went for the RNG manipulation you were referring to earlier, Jason.
Yes, yeah,
Not
yes.
sure if you saw that.
I did see that.
Yeah, it's very important to go for that. Just makes this last bit a little bit easier.
I was going to say, it's really important if there's going to be another game after, so for these best of 3s, it's very important to activate the RNG manipulator.
It's true. You should always be going for it when you can. One last shot for Altexo to take the best of 3 here. GG.
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 Though to be honest, I wish they would play one more just for fun, so we could see the new plat route again.
Just one more time.
This was a hard best of 3 to watch.
Yeah.
This is very hard to watch. But GG Altexo. Played very well. Sure Roko's just gonna be finishing up here. Oh, wait, style points? From Roko? Let's see it.
GG Roko.
GG's Ro.
I was ready for the VBL.
I was
Unfortunately, it
too.
didn't happen. It's a little hard to get it on the hill, probably.
J'étais avec toi.
GG's.
Depuis le début.
I think we've got Hello, Rocco.
Hey, Ro.
Welcome in.
Oh wait, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
We can.
Well, welcome in, Altexo. GG to both of you.
GG
Thank you.
Swimmers.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Altexo.
Altexo.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Wow.
well, let's start with you, Rocco. Let's talk about the new plateau. So how much time have you been putting into it? Because it seemed you were very, very comfortable with all the new movement there. It's not necessarily the easiest.
Yeah, I know exactly how much time I've put into it, but I have like 70 attempts now, and I
Okay.
started running
Wow.
2 days ago, I think. Yeah, must be.
Sure.
I don't know, but I put
Well,
quite some time in it.
Yeah, it shows. It definitely shows.
Yeah, second attempt was definitely better on the plateau.
Yeah, that second run on Plateau was just smooth as silk. You had some problems in the first run with Swiffy Jump, and then the second try for the Cryo BTB, and second try for Castle BTB. That the second run, it was just beautiful.
I even thought when in the second run I was about to PB when going out of lights, but never mind. I was like 13 seconds behind my PB, but I actually
Yeah, I
managed to catch up.
Oh,
The second run Plateau was about 14:30 something.
Yeah, 14:37 is what my timer is saying.
Right.
That's so insane. Rocco, you
Yeah.
beast.
Rocco, you are definitely a
Thank you.
beast. Well,
I just-
I'll text a GG on the. Oh, sorry, you want to add something?
Sorry?
Did you want to add something?
Yeah.
Alright,
I-
go ahead, sir.
Can't tell how much respect I have to pay for you, Rocco. Like, not even how good of a player you are, and like how unlucky you lost this race. But just also putting like the effort and doing new plat on a race. And I mean, it was so well, like 14:30. Just huge respect, Rocco.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, okay, Altexo, let's come to you. GG. Congrats on the
Thank
win. Any specific comments about the race? I think the second one wasn't the kindest to you either.
Yeah,
He-
the
Stevie would
second
have
one
loved.
was just. I mean, I'm glad I didn't take a death by bosses. Yeah, but I'm not really proud of the second one. It was basically just because Rocco died. The first one was, I think, race PB for me though. I think it was
Oh.
on mid 28, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, the
Respect to
first
you
race
as
was
well.
amazing.
And I just have to say again, like, I don't know, it couldn't be less representing a 2-0 for this one, because yeah, Rocky just did an amazing job.
Thank you.
I don't know if you guys if any of you had the stream on in the first race, but you guys were incredibly close for the entire time basically in that first one. We were on the edge of our seats, and it was very hard to watch both games of the set, unfortunately.
Yeah, things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With good content though.
yeah,
Content.
good content. Yeah.
Rocco fought Blights 4 times in 2 races. Insane.
Whoa.
Wow.
Crazy. World record.
So, Roka, I'm curious. You did say that you had done about 70 practice runs for it, but what made you actually do the new plat in the race? What was your thinking behind that?
I don't like good content, I guess, and also I hadn't practiced the normal route in quite a while, and I actually had a pretty good the run of the new plateau, and I thought it also is quite consistent because very few BTBs as well, and the BLSS, if you are comfortable with the setup, they are consistent as well.
So, for at the end of new plat from Cryo, you BLS over to Temple of Time. How would you compare that to the tree launch? Which one do you prefer?
Yeah, I do think I prefer the BLSS because it is. I don't think it doesn't lose that much time. I think the gold, the community gold is like 139, and for the paraglider of the normal route is 137. So it doesn't lose too much time, and I don't really like the tree launch or the wind bomb.
Oh, right, the wind bomb out of bombs to the
Yeah.
tree launch. So it's two things back to back that I think runners I've heard complain about.
Yeah.
Not great. Neither of those are very fun.
Altexo, in the future, will you be taking the challenge of the new plat, or are you going to keep going with the old plat?
Yeah, actually don't think I'm a use new plat, especially not in the tourney, because I don't want to change my route too much as long as I'm doing races. But after that, I'm still not sure because I'm not the biggest fan and I'm not the best person with BLSS. So I really have to do something about my BLSS or just stick with a normal plat.
Yeah, I think that's going to end up being kind of one of the big deciders on what people run. Is there are a lot of runners who don't like BLS. Roko, what do you feel about it? Do you like it or not?
Yeah, I like that trick, but the thing is, my controller sometimes, if it is under my desk and the switch is on my table, my desk, and sometimes it loses like connection for a frame, and I had issues in the past with it not registering one of my the B button you have to hold, or the left joystick you have to hold. So sometimes it would disconnect and I would fail it. But actually, if I just hold it above my desk, it doesn't have that anymore. And I also think it's pretty consistent now, and I like the setup.
It's yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, I was talking with Chucky earlier, and after seeing with other runners, after seeing Roko doing this, I wonder if everyone's out furiously, practicing this in order to try it out. So I wonder if we're going to see this. Now, Altexo says he's not going to switch, but I wonder if we're going to see other runners do it, because your next opponent is going to be in the next round. It's going to be Piston, and he tends to really jump on these things, and so I wonder, Altexo, if in your next match that you will see Piston do that.
I mean, it would be pretty cool to see two different routes, like in this one. I just hope that Piston isn't so good in this plat as Rocco is. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a really good thing, and just a thing I just saw in chat. I think somebody wrote like having the two routes come down strictly to personal preference would be optimal, and I totally agree, because how it looks like right now, they are like similarly fast. Depending on which one you prefer, you just use it. And I think that would be one of the optimal things you could do for a like classic plateau or a modern plateau.
I definitely hope that you go back and watch the VOD so that you could see what we saw, and how it was just, in both plateaus, you were neck and neck. Just, you traded blows back and forth, little time save here, little time save there, back and forth. And it was so exciting to watch. So I hope you go back and look at that. And if it does just come down to personal preference, then, that would be good to have options.
It does remind me a little bit of back in 2019, I think. Now, that any percent tournament, right as Wind Bombs first came out, we I think there was a lot of chatter about the new castle route back then, which I guess now we would call it the old castle route, but it was new back then, okay? And we had, I think most people still ran library, but once in a while you'd see someone bust out the Wind Bombs, and that was always an exciting thing to see. So I'm hoping we get some more of those, some more stuff like that coming down the tournament.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a tournament right when wind bombs were found, so that's pretty cool to hear.
It was a bit after, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of just like a new thing.
So Roko, in the route going from mag to stasis, you have to thread the needle on that BLS through that little canyon there, but underneath the broken bridge. In the first run, you bonked into the side of it. Did you already know of the backup to restart the BLS by climbing up and then on the piece of the bridge there? Did you already know that, or was that something you just came up with, on the fly?
I think I filled it, the little BLSS under the canyon. I think I filled it once before, and I had to go for a backup on one of the trees, I think. So you can cut one down with a bomb. But yeah, I think that was an on-the-fly decision.
Okay, that's very good thinking.
Okay.
Kelsky, do you have any thoughts?
I think it was really exciting to see new plat, and I think you guys covered everything. So
Oh, sorry, I just saw your message in the Discord.
yeah.
All right. Well, Chucky, do you have anything else?
No, I think we've been very exhaustive with this interview. I think it's about time.
Huge GG's Altexo, and thanks to the comms and the restreamer.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
We started
Thank you.
with Cubs and finished with VXR. So thank you both for restreaming.
Thank you both.
Yeah, and make sure to give our runners a follow, and thank you to 31 PNMR, Dat Guy, Chucky, and Kelsky for doing commentary. Alright, next Breath of the Wild restream is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. That'll be between Stolride Boss and Orcrist. And we do have another restream tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's the Z2 Weekly. So that'll be it for us here. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye bye.